Time Magazine Analysis, presented by Ismael Contreras,
Amy Alonso,
and Kevin Moran.
Masthead. The title, Time, suggests that the magazine is about relevant global topics in the news. People. As seen on the cover, there is an undocumented mother holding her child as another one is embracing her. The mother has her back turned while her children face directly at the reader, forcing the reader to feel empathy and pick up the magazine. Colors. The dominant red brings attention to the colors and establishes a sense of urgency. The black and lack of lighting ushers a lack of compassion towards immigrants and their grim situation. The pop of white represents a hint of hope for this unfortunate family, representing a whole group of immigrants who are left in the shadows. The pink brings focus to the children being implicated in this dire situation. Font. The title is in Times New Roman, which may establish a sense of professionalism and gives the magazine a newspaper feel. Words. The loaded language inflicts a sense of immediacy and seriousness regarding the deportation and, ultimately, the separation of families.
Each publication is symbolic of controversial topics occurring at that time. The red border is common among all of them. The use of dark colors such as charcoal gray establishes the gravity of each issue. In addition, the mastheads are being overlapped by the subjects. All three have subtitles to give an idea of what the main discussion is. Time publications consistently utilize features such as its red border with white outline and title placement, including the title's recurring font, Times New Roman, and top center position. As seen previously, there are subheadings shown in each magazine issue. Furthermore, each print has symbolic subjects to represent the content at hand.
Although the house style remains consistent, these covers contain some distinguishable differences. One significant distinctive feature is that two of the three covers illustrate only one subject. The magazine on the left displays multiple subjects in order to enhance the deep divide the country has regarding the issue of gun control. Not only is the publication on the left different in terms of subjects, but also different in the use of color. In the covers presented, the one towards the right contains muted colors. However, on the left, it is uniquely black and white, showcasing the antiquity of a still relevant topic. For the masthead, there are three various ways to exhibit the title. From right to left, we can see that the heading is a gradient. However, the one placed next to it is a transparent effect. This may have been done to show how there are two sides to everything, like the illustration is trying to convey. When it comes to the magazine on the far left, we see that it's a solid color with no effect applied. Having such a bold title may suggest that the topic being displayed is substantial and cause for concern. Furthermore, the two issues on the left contain subtitles with select article titles below the primary feature. The one on the right has the feature article title as the sole subtitle, magnifying the concern with weapons regulation in America. The similarity of these three table of contents shown include columns with titled sections, that is, the brief, the view, features, and time off. There is also a separate column reserved to credit the photographer who took the photo above. Each table of contents has a dominating photo of a topic related to a feature in the following pages. The title, the volume, and the publishing date consistently remain on the top left corner of the photo.
The house style of the table of contents includes the columns feature-related photo, font choice, title, and volume, section, and page number. Apart from the photos and features themselves, there are no noticeable differences between the table of contents among these issues.
The similarities among the feature spreads include that the title tends to be on the left page and is accompanied by its subtitle and by line. Each page also has a section title, which always remains in the same font, Times New Roman. In this case, all three were under the Nation section. The dominating photo always covers at least an entire page, sometimes the full spread.
The house style for the feature spreads consists of a large font text for the title of the feature section, repeatedly in the same serif font, subheadings regarding to the topic, and a dominant photo with one or more subjects relating to the content that is about to be read upon.
Together with all these spreads side by side, there are some subtle differences on how they portray their message in each topic. On the far left, there is a massive amount of white space. This separates the photo from the copy, indicating a sense of how bold and present the issue is. The title of the feature is placed on this said white space to not distract from the powerful image being shown. Going to the center, the photo being shown covers the entire spread. The reason for this may be to show how heavy the topic is. Giving that much attention to one single photo tells the audience that it is a serious issue that shouldn't be joked around with. Unlike the spread on the left, the title of the feature is on the image itself. However, it is in a fine yet modern font so that it doesn't divert the eye from the main focus. On the right, there are very minimal colors to work with. With the spread being black and white with pops of yellow, this allows for it to have a distinctive story from all the other small features contained in the publication.
Time magazine was founded in 1923 in New York City by Britton Haddon and Henry Luce. It was the first weekly news magazine in the United States of America, before it started circulating globally. In its initial years, Time held a distinctive writing style, utilizing inverted sentences like the New Yorker. The font, Times New Roman, stayed consistent to reflect the time period where it was created, which was the Roaring Twenties. The font color of the masthead varies depending on the main subject of the cover, but it has generally been red. Its distinguishable red border was introduced in 1927 and has remained unchanged since then, except 5 special editions. One of them was the 9/11 issue, where a black border was used instead to symbolize the nation in mourning after the terrorist attacks. The magazines continue to associate the color scheme with the influence of the issue, with dark colors representing severe current events and controversial topics. For the most part, a significant figure is depicted in the cover, mostly to draw attention to his or her influence on the events occurring at that time.
Time magazine is likely targeted towards educated people across the globe, as the house style remains sophisticated throughout all of its publications, and it consistently covers topics ranging from international law to American elections. With its use of sensitive, controversial topics coupled with its professional, sleek look, Time has garnered some 26 million readers globally. Although Time magazine covers topics that stray away from the US, its main consumers are Americans, making up roughly 20 million of its entire audience. Most of Time's audience is comprised of mature adults, with a median age of 47. 44% of its audience, in fact, is said to have a bachelor's degree or higher. Its reliance on international topics, along with its refined design, have yielded Time magazine the title of the world's largest circulated weekly news magazine.